You from
From Internet. Internet?
It's good. Internet's my favorite.
Okay, good. So USA had a lot of success this year at the Senior Worlds, at the Junior Worlds, and you know, women's team is doing well. And I know you've been involved at a number of different levels. What do you think helped USA be successful this year after coming close a lot of years or not being able to put it together? What finally clicked?
It was coming, like all this process of coaching, and I think we have a good coaching team, Terry Steiner, and then we got Clarissa, and we got Emma, and I think Emma actually started doing some development program, bringing young girls constantly to the Colorado and doing those clinics in New York, everywhere, like bringing really good young girls, and so development system started changing. So USA Wrestling started to understand that future is in the development system. That's how I see it. And a lot of RTCs actually start doing the program as well as Arizona State started doing the program, and then I started with Columbia RTC. So I think all this, the changes started finally taking off, and recognition of women sport, more men coaches involved, because before girls did not have a professional coaches. Now more and more coaches being involved. Actually, last World Championship, John Smith was a coach for the women.
Yeah, and Colat as well.
Yeah, in college. Yeah, so those big names,
I mean, there seems to be a lot of solidarity with the coachings,
Yeah, and all over the world, actually, the women wrestling, the coach is their professional. They're really professional people who's in good salaries, like in Russia and Ukraine, Belarus, Bulgaria, now Turkey, obviously Japan, and we only had the professional coaches only in Colorado. Now we start getting those coaches, like I said, Poland, John Smith, so these names, and that's why we're taking off, because the coach is going to change the sport.
Right.
Only coaches.
Well, Helen obviously gives you a lot of credit for her success. How long did you wait before asking Helen if she wanted to train with you? Was it a long process, or were you able to see something in her right away that you wanted to connect with her?
We talk about it. I never asked her to be, but when I met her, I was helping her a little bit, and then we stayed in touch, and I really started my thoughts about women wrestling started changing. Like back then I was coaching Yelena Piroshkova,
Right, yeah.
But then I really liked Helen and Vicky, but she asked me to coach, and honestly, I did not think too long about it because I like her a lot.
Yeah.
I like her a lot, but it's not really my things to recruit people. I'm not recruiter.
But it was after the Worlds where she won bronze, so I guess she realized that she wanted to come to you to get to the next level.
Yeah. I took her to Russia, her and Vicky and Yelena, and so they saw how in Russia what coaches do for the athletes, their relationship. So it was different. Like I said, they're all professional coaches, high-level coaches, and she saw a relationship between coach and wrestlers, and she started to realize. She asked me a lot of questions, and it's my thing too that coach in US it's not really a professional job unless you're in the college.
Yeah.
And it's like most of a volunteer job, which is hurting me because I've been coach all my life, and I've been constantly volunteer coach, had to go as a six to survive, and so I've been talking a lot about it, and then Helen started to see and realize, and she said, Coach, after Olympics in London, I started to realize I really need a coach, I really cannot do it without a coach. She always had great people around her, but they helped her a lot, but she never had a personal coach who would be with her all the time. So I became the one. You know, I'm lucky probably.
When did you realize that you could be, coaching an Olympic champion in her, and that she would be able to defeat Yoshida? I mean,
we've been talking about it before World Championship in Las Vegas, and she barely wanted to wrestle 53 kilos, and I said, let's do it 55 kilos this time. Get ready. I think you're ready to win the world right now, 55 kilo. When she won world that night, when I gave her a hug, and I said, now we're going after Yoshida next year. So it was Las Vegas 2015, and like I said, that night I said, we're getting ready for Yoshida.
now when you get ready for Yoshida, I mean, how much of that is planning a strategy versus just turning Helen into an awesome wrestler who can win regardless of whatever happens?
Both. I saw mentally and physically, technically, she was coming close to beat Yoshida.
I need to get the footage.
And it was a matter to study her and make her to believe she can beat her. And then obviously I studied her a lot, Yoshida.
What did you notice about Yoshida? What sort of planning did you do?
I knew her like my sister. I mean, she's a great wrestler, Yoshida. She doesn't make any mistakes, very patient. And just try to out-wrestle her. It was the biggest mistake.
Right.
And so it was like a lot of strategy, a lot of patience, a lot of...
Like in the match itself, it seemed like Yoshida was like kind of going for like a left-handed headlock that Helen came out on top of. Is that the sort of thing that you're prepared for, or that just sort of fell into place?
That was a result of our strategy. I think she was mentally broken. It's not about the small details.
Yoshida said after the match that Helen was just stronger than her. Is that part of your plan of like just getting Helen into super strength?
No. Okay. I mean, she felt that Helen's stronger, but you can't make wrestlers just doing weightlifting or whatever feel stronger. It was like we studied her so much, so Yoshida felt so much pressure. That's why she felt she's strong. Because when you wrestle against wrestlers who just control you everywhere, doesn't let you to do anything, and just keep pressuring you constantly, you feel you wrestle some Superman or Supergirl.
Yeah.
That's what Yoshida felt. Was Helen stronger or not? We don't know. I mean, probably she was a little bit big, I could see that. But was she like really stronger? I would not say so. It was a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And
I mean, Yoshida was in on some shots, and Helen just fought him off and stopped them. And, strong wizard.
And then obviously she could not finish shots, and that was a part of strategy. We've been studying a lot how do not let her finish shots, and I told Helen that if she would not finish shots, she's gonna be mentally broken.
Yeah,
that's a part.
That's what happens in wrestling. You weather the storm of what they've got, and they're like, oh, this has always worked before, and it's not working now.
Yeah, I mean, Helen after this match became much better wrestler. She started really open up after, believe it or not, it was not her, it was obviously her best match, it's her historical match, but everything started opening up after that match. Like next year, you saw it in Paris.
Yeah.
That was.
I mean, people talk about Dan Gable not giving up a point in '72. Helen's done that twice now, not surrendering any points. And her technique just seems to be getting better all the time.
Yeah, and I deeply believe, that's why I'm saying that after you shoot a match and literally before Paris, Helen started opening up as a wrestler, and I believe she still have years opening up more. It's not over yet. She's not on the stage when she's like gonna, stay in a good shape and be in a good. No, she gonna go better.
I mean,
so
she seems to absorb technique and love technique, and obviously you're, one of the best technical geniuses on walking the earth, as far as I'm concerned.
I appreciate what you say.
Do you still how much do you still learn about technique? I was watching a video at New York of Chamizo in there, and there's like a bunch of you sort of picking his brain, and it was just fascinating to me. Like when you go to the World Championships, how much do you leave learning new stuff, or is it just?
I learn it every day. Sometime I don't want to go to any movie. That's my best entertainment. I love wrestling. I don't know. It's my life, and I can't imagine I don't learn anything. I just having such fun to learn wrestling. I think if I stop learning, if I'm not gonna, I think I'm gonna die as a coach. Number one, and maybe as a human being. I just love it, and Helen, she's a best person who can represent me, like all my maybe crazy ideas, because I'm like a painter or whatever. I like it, and Helen, she's my best team. She's represent all my crazy ideas. And
so with the Olympics being in Japan, I have to think that the Japanese team is going to want to get someone to come after Helen.
Oh, yeah.
Like, how much do you look forward to that, or like you're just going to be super prepared?
I'm looking forward. I'm not sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward.
What does USA need to do to beat Japan?
What USA doing actually right now is the right thing. The women wrestling is an emerging sport, and it's going to the colleges. So college is going to have a lot of professional coaches because it's really interesting to get this job. So we're going to have much more professional coaches in the world in the women wrestling. I believe in the future college program going to push kids program to have professional coaches and maybe women RTCs. And women RTCs would allow to coach young girls. So we're going to build a system pretty much like it should be, development system. And the pinnacle is going to be a USA wrestling team. And this way, I hope in the long term, we would be able to do good job.
That's great.
It's a long term, but I deeply believe in it.
Thank you.